Hey, my goatee gang. How's it going, guys? I'm so excited. Well, that didn't stay as planned. How's it going? I'm trying to get this pied up. None of them are staying up as I want. They're just sliding down off their appropriate stands. But it is what it is. It's great to be here. Thank you guys for joining. I've got quite the feast of pie here. Cake, pie. It's called funny cake, but it's in a pie shell. It's not really cake. It's not really pie. But, I mean, the cake, it is a cake. It's a sponge cake with a chocolate base. You can easily Google what it is, and it's a big Pennsylvania Dutch thing. Also, Mennonite thing. A little bit of Amish. All the German roots. It's a very German, Pennsylvania German thing. So it's very delicious. I will tell you that. If you haven't tried it, it's absolutely delicious. It's so good. But I weighed these up. They're each 2 pounds. It actually comes out to 6.16 pounds. So they're all very similar. They're all just like 0.05 pounds over 2 pounds. So this is going to be a hard one because you know how sweet challenges are. Sweet challenges are not the same as savory. You can't do the large quantities of them usually. You know? Hey, Dave, it's going well. I'm glad you're loving this. I'm loving this too. I've been looking forward to this all month. I want to give a special shout out to my parents. They both sponsored this challenge. They purchased these funny cakes from Landis Supermarket, which now goes by Landis Market or Landis Markets because there's multiple locations in southeastern PA. I think they have three. Percy, Telford, and Saratoga and Vernfield. There are 4. There's 4 locations, but these were all purchased from there. They were on. Sorry about my dog. My dog is, well, not my dog. My parents' dog is ridiculous, and it just barks at anything outside. But regardless, these were purchased from there on clearance because they didn't meet their standard of look. Taste-wise, they're going to be exactly the same, but you know, they just like places just like broken pretzels. They discount broken pretzels if they're not full. So there's nothing wrong with them. They were discounted, and I was like, that's perfect for a challenge. Hey, Michelle, glad you're here. Sean, my family has some PA Dutch roots, but I've never had a funny cake. It is really good. It is absolutely good. We'll have to try it sometime. I'm surprised they don't have it at Shady Maple. I don't think I've ever seen it there. I have to think if I've ever seen it there. I don't think they do, but we definitely need to try that together sometime. 6 pounds of sweets will be rough. I have come to the conclusion that I will be okay with dunking, and I will be okay with pulling out the blender if I need to. I didn't get the blender out because I didn't want to have to do that, but I will finish these funny cakes. I will get them down. I'm not going to give up. Jeffrey, Harleysville? Well, yeah, Vernfield. Harleysville, Vernfield. They actually call that Vernfield. But yes, Percy, Telford, Vernfield, Harleysville, and Saratoga / Pottstown. It is a very sweet sponge cake. It's got a chocolate like swirl and base, and then it's like a vanilla sponge cake. It's really good. You got to do shoe fly pie too. Well, yes. My goal is to do a 24-inch shoe fly pie, and it was going to be part of this mini series, but my month is filling up, and I'm running out of time before Stefan gets here. So it's a tight squeeze. So I'm not sure I'm going to fit it in. I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. I have to do a collab with him before he gets here. But It is what it is. Isn't there another name for it? Maybe Shady Maple calls it something. I haven't heard a different name for it. I've always heard it called funny cake, but I mean, I could be wrong. But Google would easily tell you all the answers. But anyway, I've got almond milk here, vanilla, unsweetened almond milk, and I have coffee ready. I'm going to pour it. I was waiting. I was keeping it warm. I felt like coffee and milk are your two best options for something like this. So I got a full cup of coffee, a huge pint glass of milk, and 3 funny cakes. So they're warm. I rewarmed them up to get that fresh baked feel. So I rewarmed them up, and I'm excited. I think I'm gonna, in honor of Max, I'm going to pick one up and eat it. I'm gonna try to eat it whole. That's my goal. It's in the tin. I got to see if I can get out of the tin with no issues. But my goal is to eat it whole, and then maybe I'll slice these. I'm not sure. I'm going to wing this. And of course, my goal is always an hour. I try to do things in an hour. You don't want to be eating all day. So, my mom said that milk goes good with it. And Michelle totally agrees with Gail. And Matthew Fallbush is here. Great, just in time. I'm going to start eating because I'm hungry and I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I mean, this is what you're here for, right? I mean, other than me, but you're here for the food. If I was just sitting here talking, some of you would probably watch because, you know, you like me. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm just kidding. That's from Anchorman if you haven't seen that. But before I start, I want to see if I can get this out. My goal is to get this out with no issues, but I highly doubt that's going to happen because of the chocolate base. It might not work. Wasn't terrible, but I'm going to get a fork so I can eat that, and then I don't know how to flip that now. I don't know how I'm going to flip this. I'm going to get a fork, eat this off, and then use my hand. My hands are going to get messy. I'm going to get napkins, leftover napkins from my son's birthday. I got napkins. Let me get a fork. I'm doing fork and spoon. I'm probably going to use a spoon first. That might work better to get this out. All right, guys. In 3, 2, oh, guy eats. I'm here to see a friend. You're here to see a friend? That's what I want, honestly. If you are here, I mean, you can enjoy me eating food too, but I appreciate the friendship. That's what it's all about. Josh has to eat every single crumb. Yeah, I mean, this is part of the weight, right? I did not weigh the tray. I had an empty tray when I weighed them, so don't worry. The weights are accurate. And I have picture proof, so... All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I'm going to start with some of this crust and chocolate. Oh, wow. You have to like chocolate to like this. If you're not a chocolate fan, you're not going to like this. All right, let's see if I can flip this. And I haven't done a real challenge in so long, I forgot to flip my hat. All right. Try to flip this. All right, you ready? I'm losing crumbs. Matthew has a bunch of cool races coming up. He was letting me know about them. Wow. Well, I can try to show you the bottom. I think the chocolate didn't rest at the bottom like it normally does. That might have been another reason why it was on clearance. I wanted to watch that Texas Roadhouse video you did, Chris. I have not had time. I don't get to watch many videos nowadays. Hey, John. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Oh, you were telling me about that cruise, Chris, I think. Sounds amazing. I did go to the Shady Maple last Monday. I went with my son and a lady from work that just retired. We went to celebrate her retirement and just hang out. Oh my goodness. Well, this is kind of working out. I'll have to watch that video. I've been wanting to do that roll thing. It's kind of like a popular thing that people do now. The first person I see do it was the Heavy D and a bunch of guys, and then I saw you do it, Sean. You did it with Bob and Ricardo. Was it the battery killer? These are carbless. There's no carb in these. I know that. Depression cake. I'd have to Google that. AI would be able to answer that very easily. Yeah. Who doesn't want to eat a pie / cake? Just eating it. I mean, it is very messy. But for the most part, it's staying together. I have a crumb that I dropped. And I was trying to get off my pants. There's nothing depressing about chocolate. That's 100% true. Yeah. At least he kept going and tried to put in a decent number. That's okay, Brad. Moms are important. Very important. Glad you got to talk with her. But even maybe not even. That's rude to say almost. Even happier that you're here now. But I'm glad you finished up and you were able to make it. I would have stopped at 175. Just 10 more, right? Make it an even quarter. Wow. That chocolate is no joke awesome. Whoa. Wow. All right. I'm going to have to clean up all these crumbs then. I'll do that at the end. Scoop him into a glass of milk. How much do those rolls at Texas Roadhouse weigh about? Did anyone weigh one? I forgot to wish John a happy birthday. Mm. The pros make everything look so easy. Especially Bob. He looks so casual when he's eating. After this challenge, I'm heading up to Up Dog Hot Dogs in Blandon to go support George Chicker. He's doing the Up Dog Hot Dog challenge that I helped them create. Oh, wow. Those are some different weights from what Gemini and what you guys got. I wonder if they vary per location and per, like, part of the country, too. At what point do you think it's going to start getting really difficult? I'm thinking like halfway through. I'm glad I warmed them up. These are awesome. Wow. I'm trying to drink nothing until I finish the first cake. We'll see if that's even possible. Kyle sent me a photo of him watching me while he's at work. Big shout out to Kyle. He was the second person to send a message in this live chat. If you aren't subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. Yeah, I can't say like I've been wanting a drink for the past like minute or two. I will say that. After this, if I still have some room, I'm going to grab a hot dog because I have some free ones with those loyalty cards. Wow. You're welcome, Kyle. There he is. Kyle can eat. Go subscribe to him. My hands are a mess, but I will try to pin it. Pin message. Did it work? Yes. There you go, guys. Kyle can eat. Make sure you give him a subscribe. Someday I hope to subscribe with him. Someday I hope to collab with him. Do you think the food drunkenness is going to be starting soon? Also, you can throw out some time not suggestions, time predictions. That's the word. If I'm being honest, by the feel of it right now, I'm thinking like 45 to 50 minutes. But you guys tell me what you think. That would be cool. Am I missing some chats? What was that would be cool too? Something I said? Live chat. Let me see if I missed any. Sometimes. Oh, yes, I am missing some. Somehow it was on top chat instead of live chat. Flavor fatigue. No flavor fatigue, Brad. $55 minutes, yeah. Thanks, Brad. Thanks for subbing to a friend. Man, I want that milk. We could always do a live, but they're not as fun as doing them in person. All right. Well, as soon as I'm done this, I can at least say I ate a full funny cake. Family size. These are family size funny cakes. Ugh. Three-way collabs are nice, but they're very hard to film. And sometimes it's very hard on the restaurants, depending on what kind of food you're eating. Certain things are easier, like ice cream, obviously. It's not that hard to scoop ice cream, but sometimes it puts a big burden on the restaurant. And then if you're all going to beat it, they're giving away all that food at once. But if you're bringing them in business, it could be a trade-off. Thank you, Kyle. One thing that I remember, it was a distinct time in my eating journey that I was doing a collab with Molly down in Maryland. We were doing a spaghetti challenge. And it was the first time that she pointed out, she's like, man, you really haven't drinking that much. And because the first few times we collabed, I drank a lot. So it was a lot different. And I mean, to be fair, you don't need a lot of liquid pasta. There was garlic bread, and ever since that time, mentally, I've been trying to get better and better at not needing liquid till a later part in the challenge if I have the time. Of course, if it's a speed challenge, I don't have a shot. I don't have a chance. I got to go quick. I got to use my liquid and use it well. But little plug for Molly there. If you're not subscribed to Molly, which you have to be if you're watching me, go subscribe to Molly Schuyler. She just won Wing Bowl. Rodeo time in Houston? Yeah, I forgot the time last time. Thank you for reminding me, Dave. I watched a little bit of Wing Bowl. it was frustrating with the different the starting and stopping. And then it got so late at night that I think I just passed out. I never watched the end. All right. Well, first pie is down. I'm going to take a little sip of milk. Now, which pie do I go with? Left or right? My left or my right? My left or my right? My left. All right. Let me see if I can. Do you want me to eat this one as a pie as well? First person to say it went, and it was 2 lefts before I got it right. So I have to go with the left. Do you want me to try to eat this as a pie too? Or do you want me to cut it up? Ugh. As a pie. Yeah. I mean, that's epic, right? I'm still hoping my work. All right. That's not bad. That came out pretty well. Look at that. Ooh, lost a crumb. Okay. Gotta show off the food. All right. I'm just going to try to eat it upside down. IHOP spokesperson has entered the chat. If you do it in slices, it seems like more food. You think? Oh my gosh, I can't eat it like that with one hand. Let's try this. There we go. Which side do you like looking at more? Yeah, I feel like this is prettier. That flaky crust is what makes me want to drink. It's good and it's buttery, but after eating a lot of it, it takes all the moisture out of your mouth. I should offer to mail some funny cakes to people. Yeah, I'm not too excited about that that snow. Did they push it back? Did they push it back to evening? Because it was supposed to be all day. What's the picture for the thumbnail? Me holding up the pie, taking a bite? Oh my gosh. I don't mind the snow, honestly, if I'm being honest. It was nice having it around for so long, but I did not like the 0-degree weather. It really put a hurting on the electric bill. I've never seen an electric bill this high. We've been using electric heat, and with the rising cost of electric heat, how cold it was for like a straight 3 weeks. Yeah, that's what I saw last night, Michelle. 6 to 12 inches. My hands are way too messy to take drinks. I need a straw. I didn't even use coffee. Ugh. Mm. Wow. Oh, wow. The cup's getting messy. Wow. That's even more, Sean. 10 to 16. Wow. Ugh. It's starting to get difficult now. Yeah. I can't bring myself to do that with the milk. I don't know how he does that. It's just so interesting. Wow. I'm losing it. Ugh. Food coloring. What food coloring? But yeah, who wants ice? What food dye are we talking about? Huh. Man, this is very difficult to not make a mess. It's getting all over my shirt. Ugh. All over my... Dang it, get off. Now I'm just complaining. Trey Cool. Yeah. Where are you from? Milk too. I'm a champ. Thank you. This is nuts. Oh, it's getting difficult. It's getting so dry. I'm right around where you are without giving all my details. Like Sourton, Telford area, Quakertown, Percy, Pottstown, Stowe, Royersford, Phoenixville, like Philadelphia, New Jersey. Like it could be a wide range when you say right around. It's Rachel from the energy station. Oh, hey. Hey, Rachel. Thank you for joining. I'm surprised I knew what ES was. That's wild. My sister lives in Telford. I'm in Percy. Oh, wow. That is so close. Yeah, you guys are like right in my neighborhood. Shoe fly pie is even messier. That I definitely would cut. I think I would have to cut into slices. This holds together very well. Oh, I lost a huge chunk. Couldn't pass up the funny cake video. You did well deciding. Deciding on what? How to eat this? Found you randomly. Well, I'm so glad you found me randomly. It is delicious, but I will say it's slowly starting to get not so delicious. Decoding. Oh, decoding the energy station. Oh yeah, I don't know how I did that. I have no idea how I did that, but I did it. But now this pie is completely falling apart. Funny cake, pie, it's all the same, right? Oh my gosh, it's getting so dry. You know, there aren't many challenges that coffee helps me with anymore. It used to help me so much. Maybe I'm just using the wrong coffee. It's so bitter. Dunk it in the milk. Oh, that's going to make a huge mess, and it's just going to fall apart. I can't do that right now. I would need to get a Pyrex bowl. Oh. Wow. This is rough. Mix the milk. There is flavor fatigue now, I think. I can tell. We are in the presence of a truly amazing contest eater. He has crushed some contests. Even making it to Coney Island. This may turn into a blender shake challenge. You might be right. But I'm also going to wash my hands and start using a fork. Ugh. Just because here going out, it's just, I mean, I'm just mad that there's so many crumbs on my pants right now that if I stand up, they're all going on the floor. I don't like that. Oh. See that? Look at all those crumbs. You probably can't see them. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. All right. All right, guys. That wasn't terrible. Crumbs didn't go everywhere. A lot of them stuck to me. So that's good. Let's keep plugging away. I'm gonna use a fork now, though. Mix the milk in the coffee. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. I normally drink my coffee black, but this is getting rough. All right. Ugh. All right. Oh yeah. I'd say the 3 people I've been watching lately, when I have time, is Max, Chris, Old Guy Eats, and Stefan. But honestly, I just can't keep up with content. Wow. You know, as the chocolate gets cold, it's getting so thick too. I think that's what's making it hard. I should have kept one of the pies in the oven on low warm, like 170. I guess I could throw it back in. You think I should throw that one in for at 170 until I get to it? Stefan, that's okay. I know you had to work. I don't hold that against you. I'm just glad you're here, and I hope you had a good work day. Yeah, that Yum Yum donut, that live stream was wild. That pushed me to my limits. That was a blender challenge. He literally just gave you a plug. Am I missing messages? I feel like I'm missing messages. But big shout out to Stefan for making it in here. I'm going to pin him. It won't let me pin him. Oh, yeah, replace. There we go. Go check out Stefan if you haven't subscribed to him. He is a great friend of mine. He's from Germany, and he will actually be here for almost a whole month in March. We'll be hanging out, doing some live streams, doing some challenges. It's going to be a lovely time. Have a nice day. What is a plug? A plug, a shout out, or a plug that you plug into the wall. But I didn't give you one of them. How far are we? 1.8 pies down. That was an LA Beast reference. Have a nice day. Don't worry. If he was doing this, he'd be eating funny cakes that were 20 years old. Oh. So, looking back, like what? Maybe I should have did a 4-pound funny cake challenge and it would have been fun, because this is not going to be fun. You're getting warmly welcomed, Stefan. And you'll be warmly welcomed in America, too. You won't be getting shot. So don't worry about that. That's nonsense. You're getting the pie sweats. I'm getting loopy. Maybe that. Wow. This is out of control. The way I feel. Ugh. This is a flavor fatigue one right now. I'm obviously not full at under 4 pounds. Ugh. But I'm not giving up. Funny cake. It's funny you ask. It's a sponge cake, like a vanilla sponge cake with a chocolate base. Like a, I don't know how to explain the chocolate. Like a chocolate. I think it's similar to the chocolate that would be in like a chocolate donut, like a filling chocolate donut. No, it's a little different than that. That's sometimes more creamy. This isn't creamy. This is like a chocolate icing. They're not sweet. It's like the texture of a icing, but it literally just tastes like chocolate. Mm. I didn't think that it would get this hard this soon. I do need a flavor change. You're not kidding. You know what? You guys are going to hate me for this. All right. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I want to try this. I want to try this so bad. I don't even know how. I don't even know how to describe that taste. I don't know if it's good or bad. I'm like, what is happening in my mouth? I'm trying it again. This might make me throw up. I'm going to have to make a reel out of this. Funny cake with pickle hot sauce. I wish Sweet Baby Ray's didn't have high fructose corn syrup. Rini! No, I didn't bake all those, but I do still have that recipe you gave me. These were on clearance at Landis Supermarket. Plug for Landis. Mrs. Benner's Bakery at Landis Market. Which, by the way, did you see that time? It's not looking like an hour is going to be a thing. Hey, as I eat this, the hot sauce is getting good. Maybe not good. Tolerable. Helpful. Stefan would try barbecue, but the problem with barbecue is, isn't it more sweet? Do I really want to add more sweet to this? Oh, I knew you were going there. I always like Landis reduced price stickers. These were all Landis reduced price. And I was glad because it makes for a great challenge. Although, was it great? Because look what's happening to me. Oh my God. This is wild. Why do you guys keep suggesting sweet stuff? How would ice cream make this better? You think it would? Oh. Oh. Texas barbecue isn't too sweet. Oh. I have some barbecue sauce. Because Stefan is such a good friend, and Chris threw out Texas barbecue isn't too sweet, I'll try the barbecue after I try this buffalo. The dill pickle was all right, slightly helpful. It got a few bites down, but it was an odd combo. I won't say good, but I won't say bad. All right, let's try creamy buffalo. I don't know. I think that's better. That's actually helpful. The creamy buffalo. Frank's creamy buffalo sauce. That actually made that bite very bearable. That's a tongue twister. Very bearable. Very bearable. Very bearable. Blender coffee milk. I know. I just didn't want to have to resort there. Especially, I want to finish 2 pies with no blender. If I have to pull out a blender, it's going to have to be for that 3rd pie. But let me take one more with this, get a little bit more down, then I'll try the barbecue. I'm going to focus on the crust. Because crust and hot sauce is kind of like a roll. It's just missing the chicken. You got the roll and the buffalo sauce. You're missing the chicken. Where's the chicken? You need the chicken. I'm sorry. I'm getting food drunk. You know this. Can we forget about what I said when I was food drunk? If you want one of them shirts, I sell them on my website. Super funny. I was thinking of updating my selling some shirts with my new logo. Would you guys be interested in that? Many is far too sweet. If the milk helps, ice cream may too. Unsweetened tea. Now the problem is I don't have unsweetened tea. I have hot tea, but that's not the same. The creamy buffalo, surprisingly, helps a lot. At least with the crust. Wow. I'm impressed. Ugh. We can always tell them you're food drunk. Is that a my own worst enemy reference? What was the probably not, because I don't know if I know what that is. Oh, really? I get unsweetened tea a lot of places now. Mostly because of you, I think. But I'll get unsweetened tea, and then I have these stevia tablets in this little thing, and I drop a few of them in just to add a slight sweetness to it. Oh yeah, people in PA love high fructose corn syrup tea, as they call it. That's what I call it. All right, well, this was no good. This was kind of helpful. I'm gonna go get barbecue. I don't want to resort to getting a blender yet. Well, that would help, but that's just more sweet. But I got that Baple. I am food drunk. Bacon ketchup from the Scrapple Challenge. I got a Kentucky bourbon barbecue, rich and savory, and then I have this was from some chain restaurant. I forget what one. Some meat. It's called Smoky Mountain Sauce. I don't know. What do I do first? I'm going to do the ketchup first. Because bacon always wins. Yeah, I don't know. But they do say ketchup goes with everything. So, little tomato, little tomato. Let's give it a shot. A little tomato. All right. Funny cake with bacon ketchup. It's all the rage. Things don't expire, Stefan. Someone lied to you. They just want to get you to come back and buy more. That's what they're doing. You know what I mean? This has a date on it, but it doesn't say what the date means. 7/17/2020. I think that just means like it was probably like the kid's birthday or something. Like my son's birthday. Let's just put that on the top of the barbecue bottles. Why not? But I will tell you the ketchup Baple. I'm drunk up. Bacon ketchup. Welcome to the Goaty Gang. Oh my gosh, did you just sub? Welcome. Thank you. You're getting, it won't even let me pin that. Huh. That's weird. It won't let me pin it. Well, thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate that. Everyone say thank you to Jeffrey Jones. Wowee. Things are getting wacky. Wacky and wild. But this bacon ketchup is a lifesaver. But for Stefan, I'll try some barbecue sauce. Slightly expired. Is what they say. But I don't believe it. Need to drop off. Thanks for joining, Chris. Appreciate you staying for the time you did. Almost an hour of well, it's been an hour of live chat. 51 minutes of eating. But thank you. Have a good weekend. If I don't talk to you, have a good cruise. And did you like that little like stutter? A food drunk stutter. yeah, have a good cruise. I don't know. I forget when that is. It's coming up soon. And I need to talk to you more, like text you. I never got back to you about those tickets, the magic show. So we'll catch up in text. Thanks for watching. All right, let's try this barbecue sauce. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be as good as ketchup. Ugh. No. No. No, no, no. 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 Ugh. No. Let's try this one. Oh. Oh. I don't know what it was in there. I think it was the bourbon. The bourbon and the molasses that I tasted that was just like, it was awful. Let's try the Smoky Mountain. Oh, that was a little better. Very smoky. Wow. It tastes like I'm eating a smoked funny cake. This is nuts. A smoked funny cake. That would be funny, right? Throw a funny cake in the smoker. I wonder how that would taste. Probably just like this. Well, that wasn't that bad. But nothing tops the bacon ketchup. Now, here's the deal. All right. I have this little bit of the second pie. I'm going to finish that with this bacon ketchup. And then I have no idea what I'm doing with that pie. Do I get the blender? What do I do? This was decent, remember? Remember? All right, move that over a little bit. Give me some room. I should have grabbed more napkins. I only have 3 here. The flavor fatigue is real, guys. Did you mention the calories at the beginning? I have no idea what the calories are. They didn't have calories listed on the... Oh, man. I'd have to look up an average funny cake calorie and kind of average it out. All right. Let's finish cake number 2. This is really good with the ketchup. No, I did not mention the calories. That's something that I did not do. Just the weight. Well, I'm almost done 4 pounds of funny cake. The last 2 pounds are going to be very difficult, as you can see. Let's ask Google. How many calories are in a family-sized funny cake? Let's see if Gemini knows.
A family-sized funny cake, a regional Pennsylvania Dutch dessert, typically contains between 3,200 and 4,000 calories for the entire cake. This estimate assumes a standard 9-inch pie shell filled with chocolate sauce and cake batter, yielding about 8 to 10 servings at roughly 400 calories per slice. Would you like me to find a specific recipe or brand's nutritional label for you?
Wow. 3,200 to 4,000 calories per pie. Going by maximum, we'd be at like 8,000 calories by the time I'm done this. That's a lot. So if I finished all going by the maximum, that would be 12,000 calorie challenge. Not easy. Not easy at all. But I'm going to give it my best shot. But I might have lied to you. I might have said I'm finishing this no matter what. I'm not sure that's going to happen. I want to. I'm going to try. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, man. This is rough, guys. Oh. Oh. That was a lot of chocolate there. Oh. All right, guys. What do you want me to do? You can tell how much I'm struggling. 2 pies down. How do you want me to proceed with this? Do I get the blender? Is that worth it? Is that cheating? If I finished that with a blender, would you guys be proud of me? Add some moisture. Well, blending would add moisture. Nothing is cheating if the food makes it down. All right. I'll grab the blender. I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, let me tip this upside down. Question is, what do I blend it with? Just milk? Or do I add some ice cream in it? Blender is not cheating. Oh, look at that chocolate layer. I feel like eating some of that chocolate and just getting it out of the way would be very helpful. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh. Look at that chocolate. Oh, I'm going to throw up. Oh. All right. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, that's chocolate. That's chocolate hell. All right. Let me grab a blender and see what I can do. I'm going to do... I'm going to do a mini bullet. What do you call it? The magic bullet. I'm going to do this instead of getting out the full blender. It's all the way up top of my cabinet, and I have to move a bunch of stuff to get to it. I don't use my blender very often. All right. We're plugged in. All right. Oh, wow. This is... these are the parts of the challenges that aren't the funnest, but they are challenging and they are pushing your limits, which in itself is kind of exciting, right? Should I grab some ice cream? I don't. Coffee and peanut butter. Peanut butter might be too thick. I need it to be like thinner. This is thick. This is really thick, and that's what's being hard right now. Let me got half the cake. I'm gonna cut this into quarters first. Then I'm going to cut that quarter into a half, and I'm going to blend that. So I'm going to take this down in eighths. Is that okay, guys? I'm going to try to take this down in eighths. I'm going to grab milk. I should probably put the pie in first. Get in there. Get in there. All right. Now, milk. Oh, I forgot I had milk here too. All right. I don't want to knock that off. That would be a big mess. Should I add this, a little bit of this in? Someone mentioned the coffee. I'm going to add a little bit of that in. All right. Eight and eighths. Yeah. It's going to get eaten in eighths. Yeah, baby. Ah! That's going to be a reel. Ooh, that's stinky. I hope I'm not burning this out. They say you're just supposed to do the magic bullet in jolts, not move it on. All right. I think that's blended. This is going to be great. This is the best idea we've had. Guys, we're going to do this. I say that now, and then like the last, I'm like, oh no, one slice, I can't do it. I hope not. I don't want this to turn into an LA Beast episode. Have a nice... All right, guys. My first slice. See how it goes down blended. It needs to be colder. I need to throw ice in it next time. Let me get some ice. All right, guys. I got some ice. 2, 3, 4. Let's try 4 ice cubes. Because, I mean, I still got to watch my capacity. All That should be a little colder. Let's get it! As in the words of the mighty, of the very popular Beard Meats Food. Let's get it! Mmm. That's good. Nice. This is perfect. The cake, the milk, and a little coffee. That was actually a really good milkshake. A+. I would do again. So let's do it again. That was a really good milkshake. I highly recommend. You know what? Someone could probably open a shop making these milkshakes. Piece of funny cake. About 4 ounces of milk. Write this down. Slice of funny cake. 4 ounces of milk. 1.5 ounces of caramel coffee. And 4 ice cubes. Blend it up. Hopefully the recipe is the same. With a cappuccino red hot swirl. Red hot swirl. All right. Very similar consistency. This one's a little more bready for some reason. Did I not put in as much milk? Oh, it was just at the top or bottom, whatever that was. Oh, wow. This is actually kind of nice. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I drink my funny cake. Ugh, I think I need more milk next time. I get 6 ounces of milk. Oh, yeah. Need more milk. All right. Quarter of the way there. All right. So, we're going for a half a pie. Get back in there. All right. So, milk. So, we're doing a little bit more milk. still about 1.5 to 2 ounces of coffee. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 ice cubes. These actually are really delicious. Like I was saying, way better than the donut blended up. Or if you remember back to my Little Debbie challenge, remember that, guys? I blended that up. All right. Now, I will say, this is going to stretch my limits because this is a lot of liquid. Each one of these is about 8 ounces. And if I'm doing 8 times, what is that? What's 8 times 8? 64. 64 ounces of milkshake. That's a half a gallon. That's about 4 pounds. And I ate 4 pounds already. So that's 8 pounds. So I'm adding probably 2 pounds to the challenge. So instead of a 6 pound challenge, it's going to be more like a 8+ pound challenge. But you have to do what you have to do, right? Ugh. But my body is telling me no. And I'm telling it, you shut up. We're going to do this. Oh, I didn't see that, Brad. No, I'm not going to add any of the sauces right now. These actually taste really good, so. No, the big blender is going to seem like more, honestly. And it's more to clean. I'm happy with this. I think this is going to work out. Smaller is better. When you don't think you have so much. When you don't see it, you don't think you have to eat it or something. I don't know how it works. Oh. I will say, I'm almost to half of 2.5 pies down. But you guys should try this. This coffee. I mean, this coffee. This. What is going on? I'm so drunk. Oh, wow. It's getting harder and harder, though, guys. Even with this. But this is enjoyable to drink. It tastes really good. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. All right. Let me clean up some of these crumbs so that I can officially say when I finished this that I did. Excuse me. That I did 2.5 pies so far. All right. So, milk, 6 ounces. Coffee, 1.5 to 2. Then 4 ice cubes. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And a little guy. All right. I'm out of napkins. I need to blow my nose. I'm gonna grab a box of tissues. Okay. All right, guys. We're getting there. 2.5 pies down. Well, not down. 2.5 pies blended. Hey, Jen. Welcome. Glad to have you join. I got done 2 funny cakes and my body was fighting me with flavor fatigue. So I started making milkshakes out of the third one. Seems to be working. This is my 4th milkshake. I'm glad you had a good birthday. Happy birthday. You know when people say happy birthday? Happy birthday. Oh, wow. All right. The real question is Stefan still here? Everybody say happy birthday to Jen. Well, belated birthday. This is getting really hard. It's even hard to finish these milkshakes now. I'm starting to fill up. Ugh. I definitely feel like my capacity is nowhere near what it was last year around this time. I was doing like 10, 12-pound challenge. Remember I did that 10-pound lasagna? I don't know if I could do that right now. Look at all those birthdays. Dinner, card, flowers, and play wow. That's lovely. I'm glad you had a good birthday. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'll tell you what. Ugh. I'm starting to get cold now from the milkshakes. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm going to keep going until an hour and a half, and then I'll call it. But so far, I'm happy that I got 2.5 down. I haven't played World of Warcraft in over 20 years. I think the last time I played was like 2005, 2006. It's been a long time. Oh. All right. So, I'm, yeah. I'm getting full. What I'm going to do is do one more slice, and I'm going to call it. This might even be a bad idea, but if you don't push yourself, you don't get better. I'll weigh up when I don't finish, and I'll see what. I'll see what I ended up eating then. But this is unfortunately getting a bit undoable as we progress. All right. All right. Oh, really? Why does it have to do that? You've been playing for 22 years? That's good to hear. That's a long time. You've been playing for about as long as I've not been playing. All right, so last milkshake. I'm going to do a little extra milk. I'm going to finish off the coffee. Actually, I have more coffee. Should I get some more? I'll get a little bit more. Ugh. I don't feel good. All right. Coffee. I'll pour this in here just in case. Oh. 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 All right. I just wanted to put some hot water on the bottom of that coffee pot so it didn't get all gross. Okay. Ice cube. I don't feel good, guys. I'm I don't feel good. All right, this is my last milkshake, guys. I can't do anymore. I'm reaching the end, but I did a really good job, right? Almost, Mom. Yeah, so close. These magic bullets are really nice. One more. All right. I've had this for years. I don't know if they put dates on these things. Oh, it says actually do not operate continuously for more than a minute. I was nowhere near that. Huh. It's very sturdy, and the rubber feet are really good. All right. All right, guys. That's basically clean. All right. I'm at my wit's end. Let me grab my heated vest. I'm getting cold. Oh. Oh, that's my coat. Wow. Another reason I have to wrap this up is I have to go support George in Blandon, and that's like it's about an hour from me, and that starts at 2. So I got to wrap this up, quick clean up, and head up there. Have you written a shopping list yet? I'll be back soon. You consumed more than any of us could have. Yes. Also, I think I probably consumed more funny cake than anyone has. Has anyone done a funny cake challenge? Probably not. Ouch. Oh, I just had a cold shiver and I hit my elbows into the chair. Ow. All right. Got my heated vest on. Oh, my nose is constantly needing to be blown too. That's a sign of like being near the end. I know I said I'd end it at an hour and a half, but I also said I wanted to finish this. So let's finish this and end this video, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging around. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, Jem. Sorry I didn't see that message. My family's doing well. Thank you for asking. Thank you. I'm glad you're saying you're proud of me. Thank you, Brad. Ugh. This is really difficult right now. Ugh. Have a nice day. Oh. Oh. Wow. You know, I could keep going until I puke, but that's no fun for anyone. Ugh, I don't want any more of this. Even blended up, it's starting to... It's a mix between being so done with this and also getting so full that I feel like I'm going to gag. Ugh. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to be at Max's stream tomorrow. I'm glad you're voting for me. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm not the best eater, but I sure give it my best. I don't think anyone pushes as hard as I do. I keep going until way past the point of when I should stop. I probably should have stopped a while ago. But I keep pushing. All right. Couple more sips and I got this. Then what? A third a third of the pie left. I'll weigh up how much it weighs. Ugh. Ugh. I'm hoping to edit the rest of the video that I have for Sunday tonight, but between supporting George, I need to return something to Staples, and how I'm feeling right now, I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm going to try my best. We will finish the rest. You can have it. I'll save it for you guys. The whole goat family will take it down. Wow. You know I'm done when I'm blowing my nose this much, guys. I'm getting all red. Ugh. All right, guys. Last sip of the... Well, this might be two. I don't want to throw up. Ugh. All right. I'm going to do this. All right, guys. Okay. 135. I did. I won't puke. Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you guys are doing well. 11,000. You think that's 11,000? It's probably over 10,000 calories for sure. Blech. But I don't feel good. But 2 2/3 funny cakes down, over 10,000 calories. This was bleh. I don't recommend. Maybe I recommend doing 1 to 2. Doing 3 is dumb, but it was fun to try. At least I got the Scrapple challenge down, right? But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your support. You guys have been nothing but amazing. Thank you for our newest Goaty Gang member, Jeffrey. Big shout out to him. And thank you, Stefan, for joining after work. Hope you're having a good weekend. And honestly, I need a nap, but I have to try to clean this up and get up to Blandon to visit, to watch and support George Chigger. Please spill his stomach? What do you mean? I don't throw up typically unless it's uncontrollable. I don't waste food. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all. Thanks for joining me on this second part of my PA Dutch little mini series. And I hope it was fun. Hope it was. I mean, we had a lot of laughs. We had a lot of cool people in here. Thanks to Sean for joining. Thanks to Kyle. Kyle Eats. Is it Kyle Eats or Kyle V Food? Kyle V Food is from UK. I think it's Kyle Eats. Kyle can eat. Kyle can eat. Big shout out to Kyle can eat. Big shout out to Chris. Big shout out to Stefan. All the eaters that support me. Thank you to John, Michelle. Happy belated birthday to John. Happy belated birthday to whose birthday was it? Was it Jen's? And yeah, I could try to eat a hot dog. Maybe by then I'll be a little emptier. I'll see if I can get a hot dog. I don't know. But thank you for your support. In this sense, I am out. Take care. Bye-bye.